Hey y'all, and welcome to the Max Life. So today is actually day 3 of what we call our staycation. I really wouldn't compare it to a vacation at all because it has been a lot of work. Because Aiden and I have been outside for multiple days in a row. All the cars are fully yellow. Actually, you can look at our grill right here and see. Can you see that? The pollen count is for real right now everywhere. Some of the things I did not get to show y'all yesterday. Yesterday was day 2. Today's day 3 of just being home, trying to get things done. Is last year I actually did not do very many flower pots, and I for sure didn't bring very many by the pool. I still have some flowers in there that are still just working on growing up. But I did pick up just a few flower pots from Walmart. Actually found that one. This is a skinny kind of tall one. It was only $20. I typically am a really frugal spender. I don't like to spend a lot of money, but I did buy a couple of those because they were only 20 bucks. And the flowers in them I thought turned out really nice. And as I told y'all, I typically don't do a lot of flowers. Or last year I didn't even bring all the pots out from the greenhouse area because I'm watering here, I'm watering there, I'm watering everywhere. The greenhouse, the raised beds, the caterpillar tunnel, the in-ground stuff, and it's just too much. So this year Aiden is graduating, and we are having him a graduation party at our house. Eliza's birthday is actually going to be in 2 days, so we're having her a party here at the house, and we're kind of using this time to clean up some things we just can't do, like wash all the pollen off. It literally would be 100% pointless to do that. So I'm not doing that. I'm not going to clean the concrete or anything like that, because in a couple of weeks when all the pollen's gone, I can come through and pressure wash all of the house, all of the concrete, and do all of that at one time. So it'd be kind of pointless for us to do it right now. But some of the other things that we did get done yesterday was over in those deep ditches where some of the calves were slipping through and going under. We added more barbed wire strands to that. That's going to help tremendously. Again, just one of those things that just needed to be done. So today on the list, Colby has started picking up with the tractor some of the limbs that have fallen. We're trying to maneuver some of that stuff up. I'm going to show you what it looks like back here behind our smokehouse. Because again, this is just like I was telling y'all, just things around here that just needed to be done.
Yeah, like my leg.
So yes, like limbs like that need to be picked up. Oh, well, you better be careful, okay?
Yeah.
Limbs over here. Limbs all down back here. That is just a couple. Look, Jennings, just leave it right there. We're gonna have to pick up all of them. Limbs all over here. I mean, you can see from the storms and the trees and stuff, this all back there on our fence. Limb right here. And this really is just kind of the story of what I was talking about. Just limbs all over here. Just limbs down everywhere. This kind of random stuff we just want to pick up and clean up. No, it's not priority, of course. Feeding the animals, tending to our plants, the children, stuff like that. We're done with school, so that helps tremendously. Other than Harley's getting some tutoring right now from a teacher that I had in school in math, and she's semi-retired, so she's coming over and help us some there. But this kind of stuff is hard to get to when Colby works 8 to 5 every day, every other weekend, plus sometimes extra hours on top of the regular farm work. So y'all are humans like we are, and y'all get it. Y'all get it. It's hard. One of the things I was also able to do yesterday is I started pulling some of my pots from out of the greenhouse, kind of seeing what needed maintenance, what needed to be taken out, cleaned up. I don't want to pull them out too soon because as soon as I do, a frost will come and kill everything. Now, this was one of the peach trees that I dug up from the front yard. Hey, Levy. Years ago, and it had some grass growing in it. I dug all that out yesterday. I put some carpet thyme in here to kind of take over instead of the grass. Put some fresh fertilizer and soil in there. And that's the kind of stuff that I was telling you, just like cleaning out pots, maintenance work, which yes, I can do when Colby's off, but they were doing some things yesterday that they didn't really need my help with. So I was able to start pulling out my pots, which is actually something I really enjoy doing. I actually don't view that as work at all. Alright, so Aiden just got back home with the bark, and I'm going to show y'all what our goal is. Colby's picking up some more wood, I think probably up in that front section. We have a lot more over on this side of the house that we need to get cleaned up. And today is going to be where a lot of our fruit trees are on this side of the property. I'm going to be coming back here to this back barn where I told y'all we raised animals years ago, but it still has so much pine shavings and just quality soil back here. You can see I've already been digging in one spot back there, getting some of this good stuff, the good stuff. I mean, getting some of that out. So before we bark around my fruit trees, I'm going to be filling up these size buckets right here, and I'm going to be taking these around to all my fruit trees, putting that down. Then we will add bark on those. I have a couple back here, a pear tree up here, a fig tree up here, a muscadine up here, a couple of raspberries up here. Then I have a bunch of fruit trees over by the chicken and the rabbit barn, which we'll be doing those shortly too. So for right now, I just kind of need to find them. I'm going to start filling up the buckets. I really need to get those on the Ranger and then find where they kind of want to start. And we're going to start doing those chores today too, because now is really the time. Actually, I really wanted to get this done closer to February. Is the time that I really like to get fertilizer on my trees. So when they kind of start kicking in and growing and blooming and all of that, they already have that fertilizer there. So we're already a couple of weeks behind on that, but nonetheless it will get done, and that's a good thing. So we're gonna get started on that. I've got some buckets in here. Y'all saw me, I found a couple of these at our local co-ops for a couple of dollars, and I had a lady call me who had watched one of our videos and said, hey, I have some extra buckets. If you want them, I'll bring them to you, and she dropped them off to me. Alright y'all, the wind has been blowing like crazy today. You can hear the chimes in the background, which I actually love to listen to. We've gotten all of the sticks and limbs picked up that we can, except for the ones that have to be chainsawed. We cannot get to that today. I also got a lot of the compost put around the fruit trees. We also got the majority of all that barked. None of this back here will be gotten to yet. It is just a process. I didn't help with bark, but we did get all of the regular beds barked. Now our vet is on his way. He is going to be checking our dairy girls to see if they are bred. I'm not sure if he's going to be doing the cutting of the sheep today, but for sure we're going to check the dairy girls. The thing with checking them, it just really helps us to know when to expect the baby. It helps us to know like when we can do things like plan vacation, when we need to dry off our girls and things like that. So that is really where he kind of comes in. He's so experienced in being able to check them and tell us almost exactly when they're due. The most he's been off is about 4 weeks. So that just kind of gives us a head up of when we need to dry off our girls, when we can expect a baby, and then all of our vacations, all of that stuff kind of is geared around them. So we're just going to move them from way over here to way down there, which is going to be real fun with a bunch of calves, but we're just going to do that. We have to do that before he gets here. What are you doing?
Nothing on my face.
You helping?
Look how red my face is.
You been helping too?
Oh my head. No, what's that?
Hey, didn't you say you were just ready to go back to real work?
Maybe
you ready
so.
to go back to work?
Put me too much to work.
We're almost done with this section back here.
Yeah.
It looks like we're gonna beat the rain, maybe.
Maybe. It's sprinkled on me a while ago and it stopped, so it's good.
Well, it's looking really nice though. Much needed. This is the next day. I realized that in our rush of trying to hurry up and get dressed because we had somewhere to be yesterday afternoon, that I did not finish showing y'all the kitchen garden. It is completely barked. It looks really nice. And I realized that we didn't tell y'all the checkup on the cows. So I'm going to walk through who was pregnant, who was not, and how far along each one of them are. And I'm going to show you a picture of each cow so you know exactly who we're talking about. Okay, y'all, so Dolly is the one that you see in this picture, and she is not bred. So we are going to have to put her back with the bull, give her a little bit longer exposure. She should have already been bred back, but we know that she breeds because obviously she just had a baby. But for this first time mom, it's taking a little bit longer for her. So we're going to put her back with the bull. This is Gus. She is 6 months plus. So that means within 3 months, she will be having her baby. And this is Josie. This is Allie's baby. For you guys who have watched us for a really long time, know that this is Allie's baby, Josie. Allie was our oldest mama cow. Actually, the very first one that we had on our farm that we pretty much raised here. And we have raised her baby, Josie, on our farm. And she has been milked out ever since her very first baby. So she is between 45 to 60 days pregnant, which means within about the next 7 to 7.5 months, she will be having her baby. Guys, we've had a very busy, very productive past couple of days. It is a privilege and an honor to have the ability to be able to do the work that we can do. We're very thankful for that. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate all of our viewers and all of you guys that watch and comment. It really means a lot to us. Until next time, God bless and happy homesteading, y'all.